You were not recording this entire time?
No.
Great.
No, because I was asking to you what do you want to talk about.
I thought
And
this
then I
was.
thought you were gonna say-
I thought we were already.
Okay, so welcome back to our podcast this week.
I thought this was just a video.
No,
now.
I was gonna be some podcast. Then I can use this footage for video.
Fine. Hi, welcome back to our podcast yet again. Here we are. Hi, welcome back to our podcast yet again. Here we are.
What
Back
do you
again.
Talk about today?
Actually, I was gonna continue on our adventures as we had our wedding in Japan. After that, spending time with our friends
In Japan. Yeah.
I wanted to share a little bit of feedback that they've passed to me.
And I feel like so many people are traveling to Japan those days.
Yeah, they are.
Too many people.
Actually, Japan's going through over tourism, so that's not fun.
Over
tourism.
too over.
I know. Have you seen that meme where it's DJ Khaled?
No.
You know DJ Khaled, right?
Yeah.
DJ Khaled, another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, right?
Another
Another one. Yeah, that's it. So he always has this personification of like, I'm so successful in my life. I don't know what to do.
I guess so.
Like suffering from success. Like I will send you the pictures. You definitely need to put it online for people to see. But basically, this is what Japan feels like right now. It's like, oh my God, I'm so good at tourism that it hurts because too many people are coming now. So that's how Japan feels right now. Yeah. The fact that I have to explain to a Gen Z what memes are is very painful for me.
I'm the Gen Z, then you're millennial.
Yes, sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but here we are. Anywho, yes, I was going to pass some of the feedback that my friends, my Aussie friends, have given to you as a Japanese person, and we hope that you can fix these as soon as you can.
Okay, by the way, half of your friends have traveled to Japan before?
I think almost everyone had already traveled to Japan except for 2 or 3 of them.
Okay. You had like 11?
Yes.
12-ish?
Yes. So technically speaking, something like 15% didn't go to Japan.
Okay.
So majority already went to Japan before. But hey, now that you were there, you have to accept the feedback. This is like performance review Japan. Here we go.
I left.
Yeah, but
it's not under my responsibility.
Yeah, but then again, it's in your blood.
Okay, I'm here to listen your feedback.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you better do.
Apologies for the late uploads. I've been quite busy.
That sounds like I was bored.
No.
You were busy.
No.
We were both busy. It's under my control.
I hope so. Well, okay, let's get to it then. So I had 12 of my friends come to our wedding, and I was so happy to have them there. I think it's fantastic. It's not exactly great economy right now, I feel like. And my friends were so kind that they actually came to celebrate our day. So that was really good. And it also gave us the opportunity to enjoy everything that Japan has to offer.
Exactly. But to be fair, I feel like if that was the opposite, if we had the wedding in Australia, then having our friends from Japan, I don't know how many of them could make it.
Yes.
The economy here is quite bad, but if you think about our yen becoming so weak, we're not getting as much as you guys do in Sydney. Those sort of stuff probably are harsh for us.
I completely agree, but in the end, it's not a comparison, right? It's people living here have it hard. People over there have it hard. So in the end, it was just grateful that we had that. So it was great.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a little bit about about my friends and some of the stuff that they said. And so here's the list.
Okay.
Number one. Why is it that English words are used where they don't have the same meaning?
Can you give me any examples?
Let me see. I can't think of anything because for me it's too normal in my head.
Let me think about it. You basically saying katakana words, right? But does it mean like we do pronounce it different way, or we do use?
No, not the pronunciation. The use of the word is different.
Okay. Then I don't know. I guess something like, I don't know. That's the thing. You gotta have some example if you're gonna complain about it. It's not my fault.
Okay, I'll tell you one. For example, you guys say mansion,
Mansion.
an apartment, right? So for us, we just say apartments, right? So when you told, for example, your mom, right? You were like, "Oh, we got an apartment," and then she was like, "Ooh, an apartment?"
Yeah. If any of you guys doesn't know Japanese, apartment in Japanese means like very old, small apartments, and then we call normal apartment as mansion.
So that's confusing because mansion to us means like a really big house. So for me, when you said like, "Oh, we're gonna buy a mansion to your mom," I was like, "What the? What is what? We are? I'm not that rich. That's not how this works."
Yeah.
So that's one.
That's kind of complicated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See?
That's a good example. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Right.
Michael Sensei.
Michael says, yes. So, for example, tension.
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 High tension. High tension. Not attention.
Tension.
Tension. So for us, that's like a intense feeling, tension.
Okay.
So for example, you and your boss had a fight.
Okay.
So now it's a bit tense. You can feel the tension in the air.
So there's not any high tension.
There is no high tension.
Yeah.
I mean, for you guys, it's high energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's completely different.
True.
That's like me saying like my boss basically, I don't know, got mad at me. So now the tension's high.
Sorry, I'm gonna bring some different topics, but that reminded me one English. I got so confused when I had business trip to visit my client, and then two of my
In Japan?
No, in Australia, in Melbourne.
Oh, in Melbourne. Okay.
So me and another coworker was in my client's meeting room,
Okay.
and then my boss from UK was joined that from online through Teams meeting.
Okay.
And then before we start that, because that's been a while since we've talked to them last time. So my boss texted me, "How's the temperature there?"
How's the temperature there?
Oh.
But he meant
How's the temperature in the room?
okay. He meant like 空気でしょ. He meant 空気. He meant air, as in like how's the
vibe?
Vibe, exactly. He meant 空気, but you were like, "Oh, it's 24 Celsius," didn't you? You fucked up. I can already see.
And then he thought I was kidding because the temperature is pretty good. So
That is actually funny.
So him as a British guy, he was like, "Ha ha ha, funny." I was like,
oh my god! If you did that intentionally, I would think you are such a funny person.
Tension.
That's not tension, though.
You said intention.
No, but oh my god.
Anywho.
See, this is just a bad dad's joke right now that you're having.
But I didn't know that.
In Japanese, oyaji gaku.
Yeah. So ever since we had the conversation, he always asks me the temperature of my place all the time.
Yes.
Anywho.
So can you please explain to us what tension means in Japanese?
気分?
기분.
like your feeling or your vibes.
Okay.
So if I say I'm high tension now, that means like you feeling really well, or like you really excited.
Oh my god, it's not even it's
Or
not
like
it's
we
not
say
even
high
close.
tension, but
Yeah.
we don't say low tension.
Wait. Is the AKB song about that? Or is that something that's high?
It sounds like it. I think they have some that kind of songs. I don't know, but we never say low tension. We just say tension 低い. My tension is low.
See what I mean? That's just confusing.
High tension is existing, but there's no low tension.
Yep, that's weird.
And then if you say tension 低い, that means like you got bad score from your exam, or like you got fired, or it's
Exactly.
too serious. But sometimes that's the time you don't feel well in terms of your feeling.
There you go. I have a lot more, by the way. I can keep going.
So what? Did they get kind of confused during those conversations when they were in Japan?
Yeah,
Wow.
they did. I've got a lot more. So, for example, another example is fight doll.
That has happened to me too.
Yeah.
I think I made a short video about it.
Okay.
So like when I was in Canada, one of my friends had exam.
Yeah.
And I was like, fight.
Yeah,
I tried
exactly.
to do the good pronunciations. I made sounds like fight. And another friend who was with me was like, what do you mean?
Are you gonna go there and fight the exam? Are you gonna fight the school? You're gonna be like, yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go outside. I'm gonna bash the crap
What
out
am
of
I supposed to say for those situations?
you. Ganbare, good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have
Good
fight
luck.
doll. We don't
Finger
have that.
cross.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what is this finger cross?
What do you mean? Yeah. Oh my god!
it's-
Please don't do Jujutsu Kaisen. This is the real.
I didn't know you guys call Jujutsu Kaisen as JJK.
We do. It's
didn't-
so much
I didn't
easier.
know
It's
that.
so much easier to
And
say
Like one of
JJK.
my otaku friend was saying like, "Oh, have you watched JJK?" I was like, "Huh?"
Because imagine every time you go, "Hey, do you watch Jujutsu Kaisen?"
That's you.
I don't say that. You're the one who just said like, JJK. Okay, another one that I have is revenge.
Wait, what? I think that's the same way to say though.
No, but we don't use it. You're like,
Go for revenge.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. You know how I was trying to fix the internet here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be like, go and get revenge, so I can fix it. We don't say
Second
that.
time, revenge.
Exactly. Second time, revenge. We don't say that. That sounds too dramatic. It's just the modem. What am I going to get revenge for? Killing my family without internet? I guess so.
I was dying without internet. Gen Z.
Please. You Gen Z, you should be able to fix your own modem.
It's under your control here.
Yeah, I guess so. Anywho, so that was one of the complaints that I got. Oh, by the way, it's not just complaints. I will talk about all the other good things as well. I feel like people just say all the good things about Japan, so I just want to make it balanced.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah,
Balanced.
Just it's the reality, right?
Right. Yeah, right. So second thing was it was end of March that my friends arrived in Japan. So that's obviously peak season. And basically they said they couldn't go to any of the famous places because it was so crowded.
Fair enough.
Right? So they went to Akihabara. Akihabara was too busy. They went to I forgot the fashion place in Tokyo.
Harajuku.
Harajuku. Oh, where we met. Harajuku was too busy as well.
Okay.
They went to Kyoto. Kyoto, the Golden Temple.
Yeah.
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 So
That must
busy.
be-
Yeah, that was apparently so busy they couldn't even take a shot, like a
What?
camera shot. Like they couldn't. They literally couldn't. Like people were like around all the scenery, so they couldn't. They
hell?
couldn't take shots. And at one point they couldn't even cross the streets because all the buses were full and people were getting on the buses. And Kyoto has really small roads.
Oh my gosh.
So the bus was just staying there because I don't know why, it was explaining something to the tourists perhaps. And people were just getting on and there was these massive lines from the tour companies
Yeah.
trying to put more people into the buses. So this small
Oh my gosh, that
road
sounds
in
so
Kyoto was like
disaster.
blocking everything. So that's another thing.
It's not our fault either, though.
I know. I completely know that. I mean, you guys are just so good at tourism. Oh my god.
No, it's just attractive.
Okay,
We haven't
alright.
done anything, you know.
Great, fantastic. So that was another thing. And I think the last part in terms of like complaints, if they had to make any, was that when people spoke English, the English was very kibishi. It was very strong.
Okay. Well, that happens in any non-English spoken country.
I guess so. I don't know. I mean, you've been to Greece, like some European
Yeah,
countries,
yeah.
but still English is the second or third language, right? It's not the first.
Yeah.
But basically, the way some people spoke to them in English, it just sounded really rude. And I'm 100% sure that they didn't mean to sound.
I know, like that has happened to us too. Like, remember when we had? I think that was not this time, the last time when we traveled to Japan. When we were getting breakfast in the hotel, like one Asian, I think he was Asian guy, was saying excuse.
Yes.
He just doesn't know.
By the way, if you just say excuse, that just means iwake. You have to say excuse me for it to become sumimasen. If you just say excuse, that's just iwake. Iwake nan ya? Nani iwake ya ima? So, yeah. Anywho, that was the complaint.